All right, I should be live on YouTube. Can you guys just test to see if I'm live? Please, someone. All right, there we go. Yeah, I'm still gonna do Discord. So I'm gonna shut this down for free members. If you guys want to go on my YouTube, I'll just send you guys a link real quick. In the title, it says I have a 10,000% win rate, so I would not miss out. YouTube is down for you. All right, there's a YouTube live if you guys want to watch. Goodbye, Blue Names. It was nice knowing you. And I will do another Apex giveaway in the YouTube stream, but you have to be in the stream, okay, if you want to do it, because I'm going to meet myself in the premium. So I'll be right back, premium members. We're going to lock in today, and yeah. All right, we're here. All right, you guys glad all the camera for Discord too? No, only for YouTube. Please give you the Apex count. You will rock it. That's what everyone else said, and they blew it. 2-minute IFVG to dead highs. Yeah, you're not wrong. Can you show the equal highs and equal lows indicator you use? Yeah, it's called equal highs and equal lows, and it's probably out of options. Am I gonna stream this AM session on YouTube? Yes. Oh, Chefin, let's do the 1v1 today. Maybe. You bet you're the oldest member in the stream? There's like people in their 70s in here. So unless you're 70, then you're not the oldest. You're not 85, Halo. Nice try, buddy. Someone says funded accounts are a scam. Might as well trade in their own money. All right. You're way better than Tanya. She's losing for no reason. Don't be rude. Oh, let me change to slow mode. 1 second. Honestly, this 2-minute IPG doesn't look bad. But the problem with this setup is it's probably just going to be a break-even trade because I would go break-even here, and there's these equal highs here. So even if we do get this, it's probably just going to be a break-even trade. Is it a good trade? Yeah. Is it likely a break-even trade? Probably. If this wasn't here, I'd be more inclined to take this because it's less likely to be a break-even trade. But this inefficiency's here, so it'll probably like maybe close and then hit it and then do that or some bullshit. My mic? What's wrong with my mic? Oh, oops. Wait. Sorry, I changed the dial. That was my bad. Yeah, I changed the dial. Is it better now? Better? Better? Testing? Alright. Sorry about that. ICT posted an X. He is long. Is it luck? Nah, it's not luck. All right, bet, Chefin. Do I care about premium discount? I do. The thing with this premium discount is we did hit the 50% for this. I don't know. I would rather like honestly the dream scenario for me is go and hit this dead high and then get in like a short, or even just like this. Because the thing is, we have liquidity, like we have equal lows down here, and we have another data wick down here. So we're technically in between a data high and data low. So I don't really, ideally, I don't like trading between the data high and data low. Now, do I think if this entry triggers, we'll go to the data high first? Yeah, I do, but not my favorite play. If this data low wasn't down here, would I like this 2-minute a lot better? Right here. Yeah, I would like it a lot better. Now, that being said, this play, like I have marked here, probably has still like a 60% win rate, right? This is still an A setup. There's still a dead high above, but subjectively, there's still equal lows below. So there's kind of conflicting draw on liquidity right now. And this is a daily gap. So, ultimate dream scenario, highest probability setup would either be go up here, get an iFVG, or go down here, get an iFVG, and then just wait for one of these to be swept, and then you go the opposite way. That's like the ultimate dream scenario. But while we're in between this range, I'm going to wait for now. How's it a data low when it was before CPI? So, as I am not a signal service, you have to understand that. All right. I'm teaching you guys how to fish. If you come in here and ask me, how is this a data low before CPI? You have clearly not been taught to fish. Just look at how this candle printed. There's no way, there's no way this is never not going to be a news candle. Right? So what you're going to do, you're going to go 804, you're going to go on Twitter, you're going to see, was there anything at 804? Okay, and the answer is probably yes. This is probably some sort of news. So yes, this is a data wick. It doesn't need to be off 830 news. It just needs to be off of any news. It could be surprise news. It could be any news, right? And you have to understand, as I'm trying to teach you how to fish, like, it could be off anything. Right? It doesn't have to be only off CPI. So if we do some critical thinking here, and you understand that, then, like, I don't know, it's just, I feel like it's common sense. So, yeah, I didn't know about the news either, but you don't need to know about the news to know this is likely data wick, you know? By the way, I'm gonna do a giveaway for a couple Apex accounts in a little bit. Probably like 10 o'clock, 10:30. I'll do one at 10, one at 10:30. Mm-mm. So if you make 2,700 for 3 days and 7 days with no loss, you get a payout. And you can lose. You can lose a couple days. Yeah, if you guys are doing, do not say, if you tell me in chat the micro swept it at a high, I will mute you. Do not do analysis on the micros. If you do analysis on the micros, you need to reevaluate your life choices. I usually do ignore SMTs if they have a data wick, yeah. 1 minute long? No. Okay, so you just said 1 minute long, so I don't even want to see what this looks like. Okay. Yeah, no. Like when you say 1 minute long and I'm immediately like no, and I'm not even on the 1 minute time frame, I'm immediately saying no because the true gap holding us down right now is just 2 minute, right? I don't care about any little 1 minute or 30 second right now when we're literally just chopping around, you know? Does that make sense? Type one if that makes sense. So like you said 1 minute long. I wasn't even on the 1 minute chart and I'm already saying no before I checked the 1 minute. Because like I know that it's not going to be important no matter what. So this long setup here, this would be an A setup because we hit the 50% and we have a data high above. So how do I find today's bias? So interesting enough, we are in a daily fair value gap here. So I really do want today to be bearish. Because we just hit this daily gap. However, is anything confirmed that we are truly bearish yet? Why or why not? Derek, you have to do analysis in NQ and trade micros. Why or why not? I want today's bias to be short, but it's not. Like, why isn't it bearish yet? Mike, how the hell are you in here, Mike? What in the world? Yeah, it's not truly bearish yet because we don't really have like a higher time frame inverse down. Now, let's say I want to be bearish to the day and we're inside this daily gap and all of a sudden we, put in a hourly fair value gap here and then we inverse the hourly. Then would shorts and the bias be way easier for today? Yes or no? Pretty much, Tyrone. It's got to be obvious though. Yeah, if we got this, that would confirm, okay, we're rejecting the daily gap. Now even hourly inverse. Okay, now this is definitely a short, right? And maybe that's where I might swing options and then, I'll look for like a confirmation futures play like this or something. But even though I want to be bearish today, the higher time frame has not confirmed any bearishness yet. Okay, we literally have just dumped into a gap in CPI, right? Nothing's breaking, so it's not really bullish. It's not really bearish yet. We at least need like a 15-minute closure or some sort of closure below this gap here to be like, okay, we're going short. Can I explain if you take the highest time frame inversions, like why the 2 and not the 3 or 4? Yeah, only when I'm super, 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 super confident in liquidity, I'll take whatever inverses first. How much is it for the mentorship? $69. I would get on a call if you want. It depends on the person. Anyone else get a maintenance message on Top Step X? No. I did yesterday. What about the data lows? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like there are data lows here too. There's data lows and data highs. So we're in between two data wicks. So that's why I'm saying like the dream scenario would be sweep a data high and then go to the data low. I'd rather do that than sweep the data low and go to the data high because we have 4-hour equal lows down here still. So if we came this far, we honestly might dump to these equal lows. But yeah, we have a data high and data low right now. It's kind of annoying. Is this data high weak since it took out previous day high? I only consider it weak if it's like let's say it was a data wick and it took out this previous day high and it rejected about here. Then I would say, okay, maybe don't target it. But because it's all the way up here, then I don't think it's that weak yet. Do I think Christ helps my trading? I believe in Jesus and I'm a Christian, but Jesus does not press the buttons for me. I'm sorry if you disagree with that. Just being completely honest here. I mean, like he helps, like I don't know, like I thank God for like the opportunity I have, but like he doesn't press the buttons for me. Someone said it's like thank you God for letting me take this play. I'm like, bro, you press the buttons. So like mentally yes, but like physically no. I'm guessing we will be heading to all-time highs in the near future. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing too. What mic do I use? I use a SMB 7. Yo, who likes my new cut? Dude, my hairline is cooked. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, First time you don't agree with me? Okay, so Jesus presses the buttons for you. Have I ever been heartbroken? Not truly heartbroken, no. I would say no. I've never been like truly heartbroken. Uh, yeah, my hairline has an SMT. What do you think? Bullish or bearish on my hairline? Is it a bullish SMT or bearish SMT? Okay, Samek, I agree with that. Jesus gave us the wisdom and knowledge to be able to press the button. I agree. We're gonna do a little experiment. God, if you're listening, press the buttons for me today. Please full port and make me money because you know where the market's going. All right, I'm just gonna sit here and wait, and hopefully he like makes some money for me. Let's see. Okay, I'm just kidding, dude. Hey, I'm a Christian, and I think Christian humor is funny. So if it's not funny to you, I'm sorry. Bald is beautiful. Oh, I'm not going bald. I can't do that. My hairline has LRLR. I'm not getting into. Okay, I'm done with religion, guys. Why does my camera look blurry? Is it just me or am I blurry? Oh, there you go. Yes, sir, Mike. I think yeah, God guides you and makes the right decisions. I agree. I agree. The problem with going to Turkey to get a hair transplant is sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So left side of my hairlines are premium. Do I still play tennis? I try to. You've got a clinic, a hair clinic? Am I gonna, dude? I've thought about getting a hair transplant. We'll see. We'll see. ICT is in Patrick's stream. Is Lewis my student? Yeah, Trading Lewis is my student. So if you're coming in here and you're saying, okay, MNQ already swept it out high. Limit order executed. What the hell? Do not do analysis at MNQ. I know if you look at MNQ, we already set it out high, but here's the thing. NQ is where all the volume's at. This is where all the real the real players are at. So please do analysis at MNQ and NQ, and then do analysis in MNQ. Type 1 if that makes sense. Any products to help with hairline? I'm pretty sure the best thing that can help with their hairline is eating a lot of protein, like meat and eggs every day. And yeah. Dude, honestly, I don't know what that order execution was. I think Jesus just put in that order. That actually might have been it, because I don't know who executed those orders. Like, that was just out of nowhere. So God, if you're in a position. Okay, I'm kidding. I'm gonna stop. God did. All right, sorry. Last joke. Okay. Okay. Growplex helps with more hair growth. Dude, the only thing I do is I do a hair transplant. I don't want to do anything else. All right, guys. So we're gonna be. I like this trade right here, guys. It looks pretty good to me. As you guys can see, we swept the sell side. As you guys can see on my screen. People not on YouTube won't get that. Is Powell goated? Yes. I know like 50 million Powells, so I don't know who you're talking about. You got the hair transplant last week in Cancun. The Turkish doctors are there. Interesting. Okay. Did trading do that to my hairline? Am I only 22? No, my dad doesn't have a good hairline. That's why. Look. How often do I do free live trading on YouTube? Basically never. I just got bored. I was bored today. But you're doing analysis in mini. Is normal NQ fine? Yes. This is the best PA of the year? Nah, I think Marcus is waiting. I think what we have is conflicting draw and liquidities here, and I think we're just waiting. Have I noticed girls act differently around you when they got a Lambo? No, because I usually don't tell them. Am I trading today? No, I'm just sitting on the chart, just watching it. Stop getting a lineup often? I usually don't. Damn, Batman. Yeah, see, that scares me. My keyboard sounds good. I know. Listen. Ready? So nice. It's for like a Japanese something. Do you guys, so look at my keyboard. Look, I made it, like, I changed it to where it says like DODGY or DOGY for dodgy, and then I like customized it a little bit. Looks pretty sick in my opinion. Is my model easier than PB Trading or NQ Cole? I don't know who NQ Cole is, but they literally just trade my exact model, and then they just renamed it. But what they do is they like take longs and shorts into a 15-minute fair value gap, but I do the same thing, but based off liquidity. So thank you, Ash Reynolds. I appreciate it. First timer, how long have I been trading for? I've been trading for like, I don't know, 6 years. I started trading during like I got like really serious when the AMC and GME thing happened. So that's when I got really serious. Yeah, PB and Blake like watched my YouTube videos and learned iFVGs for me, and then they just like kind of made their own mechanical model, basically. It's like the same thing. Do I play Fort or Siege? Fortnite. I was a semi-pro Fortnite player. Where's the new indicator at? Okay, how many people in my YouTube chat have the new indicator? I'm gonna show you the best settings in my opinion. Apoth, are you in the Discord? Okay, Apoth, you're in the Discord and there's like no delay, so you typed one like instantly. That's funny. All right, so my indicator, first of all, if you want it, I'm gonna put it in a link in the description. Please do not like. I'm not trying to sell you guys. If you don't want to, don't buy it. Okay, just if you're like, if you can be on the chart, I probably would not recommend buying it. All right. If you can be in the chart, I would not recommend buying it unless you want to. It's up to you. If you like can't be in the chart all morning, or you know, every ICT trader says it's their own model, bro. The way I trade iFVGs is like how everyone in the space trades them, and I put iFVGs on the map, and I was the first ever one to talk about them. And yeah, I know every ICT trader says that, but like I'm like the originator. You just gotta trust me. ICT doesn't even trade iFVGs how I do. All right, listen. So iFVG indicator, go to, if you wanna get it, whatever, feel free. I would not buy it if I would not buy it if you can be in the chart. How do I edit my? All right, so if you go in the description, you can click the link for it. But yeah, these are the best settings in my opinion. If ICT doesn't trade IFVG like you do, it means I'm wrong. He doesn't. I have like a very basic, I have very advanced criteria for when I look, and I have a certain spot where I go break even, and I have a certain spot when I scale, and I have a certain criteria like singular versus series versus how it prints. IFVG or ICT uses them. He like marks random ones from like hour ago and just somehow uses it. Like that's not how I do it. Some people know me as the break even king, but break even saves me more than it doesn't. So what is this chop? I have no idea. This is horrible PA. I would wait for open at this point. Every single time you see us chop like this, 10, 15 minutes before open, just wait for open. I know, lost in space he is. I should change your nitro? What do you mean? Am I taking this 2-minute long if it happens? No, I'm not. Extra, you bought that car? Damn, clean. What money did you use to buy it? $10K a month from IVGs? Damn. All right. Respect. What? You should post a testimonials channel. Tested your strat, works like a charm. Thank you, I know. Even TJR is using iFVGs now? Yeah, so what happened is like TJR uses iFVGs, but like probably from PB and Blake. Yeah, ICT is like 80 million different models. I don't even know what he trades. But ICT is, I'm not going to speak on ICT. ICT is my mentor. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to talk bad about him. Go watch ICT 2022 mentorship. That's all I'm going to say. What do I think about CRT? CRT is, I hate it because it's not bad, but has just a too low win rate for me. So TGR can't trade. Dude, there's always going to be someone who says everyone in the space can't trade. There's people in the space who say I can't trade. There's people in the space who say ICT can't trade. There's always going to be people saying they can't trade. Like, it's just like, I have too big of an audience for at least one person not to think that. FX Alex G, even he can trade. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who trade and who cannot trade. I don't care. At the end of the day, I'm trying to make money. Okay, so settings for this indicator, okay? Are you guys listening? I have these four on. History doesn't matter. I like it to be on 1 to have my a clean chart. All right. Tony, yeah, maybe for the next NFP. Dude, I've been exposed, bro. I've been exposed. ICT's been exposed. Even JadeCap's been exposed. JadeCap has been exposed for for scamming people to prop firm. Everyone in the space has been exposed somehow or another. But then JadeCap gets like a $2 million payout. So like, I don't know. It's just funny. Everyone exposes everyone. It's just funny. What do I think about Toji? No idea who that is. If the 15-minute inverse put the hourly. All I'm going to say is I've been studying and trading for 2 years and never got a funded. Joined Dodgy in January, started taking challenges in May. Then I've gotten 6 fundeds. Let's go. You're dropping CRT to master my strat? Okay. I mean, my strategy is just lower our higher win rate. Yeah, there's a temporary maintenance on Top Step, apparently. That's what reports say. There's temporary Top Step maintenance. Can you still trade or no? Other than myself, who would I say are the top traders in the space? Dude, I don't know. I would say JCat probably. Very low win rate, but he's very good at risk management. What do I think about Justin Werline's Forever model? It's just another version of ICT, and then you just renamed it. There's a reason I don't name my IFVG model, because I technically did learn from ICT, and even though my model is very unique and ICT doesn't know how my model works, it's stupid renaming it because it's all from ICT. Oh yeah, I would say Trader Kane too. Yeah, Trader Kane for sure. No one beats Hydra. That's funniest comment I've seen all day. So yeah, bias. I'm getting off topic. History 1, bias neutral, IFVG type single. You can do series if you want, but single should still catch it. The difference is single should still catch the IFVG, but it's not going to be right when it inverses. Sometimes it might catch like yesterday's 5-minute one. That 5-minute one yesterday, the indicator still caught this, if that makes sense. And it's not valid until both of these inverse. So once both these inverse, that's the actual play. If you have it on series, it will wait to tell you, I'm pretty sure, when both get inverse. See, so it'll tell you here, which you can do, but you're going to need a little more time to like get in the chart, basically. Can't you hear me? All right, can you hear me now? Hopefully. So you're going to need a little more time. So I keep it on series. I keep it on single just so I know I'm going to be in there. And then invalidation condition, I keep it on swing. And then I keep this on chart. So I do chart 1 hour. All right, chart 1 hour. And I usually have remove invalidated because a lot of the losses aren't really losses. They're either really small gaps or just, you know, they don't make sense to work with context. And then iFVG threshold, I usually do all. I would, as in beginner, I'd probably do medium and large though, as a beginner. But I'd probably do all for this. Opposing swing filter, I like momentum. FVG filter, I don't have on. And then you can filter this to only make it alert like during whatever time you want. But I do it at all times because like it will alert a banger Asia trade sometimes. And like I might want to go light on it. So those are my settings I use. But yeah, all right, here's open. So again, dream scenario here would be go up, take out this data high, and then maybe reject and then come back down to this data low. But if we're going to trade between these data highs and data lows, I'm not going to take a trade between these. Does that make sense? Also, if you're in my YouTube, don't forget I'm doing a giveaway for Apex at some point. You never win the giveaway. My screen share doesn't work. What? What do you mean it doesn't work? Now, let me ask you guys a question. Do I truly know which is going to hit first? This data high or this data low? Yeah, I don't truly know which is going to hit first, which is why I don't want to take a trade between this, right? I'd rather wait. So it doesn't look like we're going to get this 2 minute, which is completely fine. I know the data high was taken an MNQ, but I'm telling you, do not do analysis on that. So if this 15 minute ends up getting inverse, then we'll probably go to the data low first, which is the worst, which is what I don't want to happen, but. It should work on your USD, yeah. Now, what if we got a 2 minute right here and we V-shaped above? Would you guys take this one? No, okay. So a little bit of a trick question. It would look really good, but at the same time, we're still in between a data high and data low, so probably not for me. Again, just wait for one of these to be swept, and then hopefully we'll get like a play at like a lower high day. Don't I care that yes at the high? No, I don't really like looking for SMTs with data highs and data lows. Please stop saying chat. Oh my god. The amount of questions I'm getting about the data high being hit in MNQ and NQ is insane. I don't know why my stream isn't working, guys. It's working for everyone else. One second. All right, how about that? You keep your indicator in momentum because sometimes, basically I keep it on momentum because sometimes it will be invalid, but it'll be valid for another fair value gap to the left. So I do want to be on the chart when I see that. Why do I consider the data low 804? Because this 804 candle was from Trump China news, so it's still a data low. And there's also equal lows there in the 1 minute. Dude, this actually this is like a really bad scenario because we have a data high and a data low. This is such like both of these are very easy drawn liquidities, but we're in between both. So now we have two easy drawn liquidities, making it hard to know which one's gonna hit first, and this is where you just have to wait. Am I taking this 5 minutes short? I mean, I'd honestly love to, but I'm probably only going to take it on like options because I can't with a data high and data low below. Definitely not futures. I have to wait for one of these to be swept. Best advice for an 18-year-old guy? Yeah, lock in now. And go to college just all the time and learn trading. This PA isn't bad. I just want one of these lows or high swept first. If the 5 minute closes below here, then I'd want these data lows, but I don't even data high. Not my favorite situation today. You guys see that Bitcoin long I'm in? Bitcoin's still printing. I still have one contract left for the buy side here. Should probably hit. What's my clash deck? My Clash Royale. I run Hog Executioner cycle. Oh, and then Firecracker. Oh wait, Firecracker instead of Executioner. I took the Executioner out. Did I go to college? Yeah, I did. You're the best at Clash in this Discord. I mean, I finished top 4K in the world, so. Bitcoin futures. You have a number? Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, Lana. Let me see your profile. How am I holding it? How can you hold an Apex? I'm in the Bitcoin log on my personal account. Cybersecurity degree. You think you'd beat me right now? Probably because I haven't played in a while. Did I drop out of college? No, I graduated. Check 1 minute long on Bitcoin. Okay, this is a banger right here. This long on Bitcoin. Oh my god. This is a banger. So very textbook long here. This is what we want to see in NQ. Do I wish I dropped out? No, I don't. I'm glad I have my degree. Selling rips got liquidated and it went high. How come I don't pair DOM with iFVGs? I used to look at footprint charts, but I have so much experience looking at footprint chart. I kind of know based off reading the candle now because I just have a lot of screen time. Is this deck valid? Yeah, this deck's valid. Do you know if we can trade top step with maintenance? I'm not sure. I haven't tried taking a trade yet. What do you think the best pairs for your model are? Like based off what? Time frame pairings? Time frame pairings, 5 minute hourly, 30-second, 15 minute, 1 minute, 15 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute slash 30 minute probably. Why does it say all my stuff's level 11? Oh wait, I have a top 6K finish, not 4K finish. That was my bad. Oh, you said pairs? Oh, best pairs? I would say Euro USD and GBP cable. 3 minute. Okay, the 3 minute long is good. This is an A plus setup. All right, I'll give you that. This is an A plus setup. Are we still between a data high and data low? Yes. So for me, this would only be like an eval trade. Do I check SMTs when hitting break even point? No, I don't. Do I care about the 15-minute time frame? I do. I do. But if the 5 minute inverse is first, we're probably gonna go down, just because we have a good draw on liquidity on both sides. Just this is where you have to be patient. We could still. I mean, this is not bad price action. That's a good thing. That's my deck, Lana. Yeah, I'm just waiting for any of the data high or data low to be swept. What prop firms would I not recommend? Anything besides MFFU, Apex, and TopStep, but use Apex. 80% off discount. There's an 80% discount on for code Dodge right now. Check my free chat? No. Should I full port one setup for life if you have less drawdown? No, I'd wait for NFP candle to do it. Not really much to do here. TPT, I'm not educated on. BMW or Audi? Probably, I don't know. Probably out. I don't know. I haven't driven any either, so. Weird LARP scammer in my free chat? What, in general? Oh, I see. Thanks. Just ban him. How do I go about premium and discount here? Because we are in discount from a smaller internal range, but higher time frame, we are in premium. I would say, according to this range, we're in discount. And because we only trade the 1 minute time frame, I'd only play this range, not the higher time frame range. If you're trading like the 15 minute, then you're technically a premium. But if we're on like the 1 minute looking for a trade, then you're technically a discount here. Thank you, chat. NQ chart you're sharing is 10 minutes behind, and other NQ charts have already taken other dead highs. What? This is not 10 minutes behind. Yeah, it was L troll. Am I always getting full? What do you mean by that? What platform do I trade Bitcoin on? I took it on my Trade of 8 personal account. I mean, it's a Ninja account, but you can trader bait on it, so not really much to do here. Just gotta be patient. Patience is key here. Would I go long if we sweep the data lows, even if we beat the lows from yesterday? If it's like, see, that's like hard to say. If it's like a super mega V shape, then yeah. Have I made more money trading or mentorship? Definitely mentorship. Well, Discord. Dude, what do you think? What do you do for risk management? It's just different for every account. Would I stop trading if someone offered me 10 billion? Are you kidding me? Yes. Yes, it does work on gold. This sucks. For longs, would you wait for the 5-minute to get inversed? Yeah, probably at this point. I don't want to take a trade between a data high and data low. Until we take out one of these levels, this high here, this low here, I'm not really looking for a trade. Do I have a girlfriend? No, but I'm going on a date Friday. I've been texting this chick a lot, so we'll see what happens. Can you talk about yesterday's 2-minute chick short? How did I meet the girl? Don't worry about it. You make more money from my course than I do trading? Yes, I do. It wasn't always like that though. I just have like, unless I'm risking like, dude, I have to risk a lot. And I'm my goal in the future is to make more money trading. But what happened was I got a lot of followers at once, and it kind of surpassed what I risked trading. And there are days where I do make more money than my Discord or my course, and then there's days I don't. It's like it's 50-50. All right, so it looks like we're gonna go for this data low first, which is perfectly okay. How do I start my community and build it? Just being a good trader and calling price live time every day. Thanks, Douglas. You'll think I'll be able to find a wifey in Miami if I look very carefully, yeah. No, the girl's not Tanya. What is my course? I don't know. People think my course makes me like zero money. I have like a course that's like $239, but like I don't even think I've made more than like 5K from it. People just say course. I don't understand. Is Miami the best place to live? If you're like under 30, yeah. Can you make a full-time salary day trading without money from running a mentorship? Yeah, you can easily make 100K a year. Easily. You just need to have like you basically need to have enough capital in a live account to where risking 1% is going to make you 500 a day or something. And that's just 1%. By the way, if you have not liked the video, you will not be able to win an Apex account when I do the giveaway at 10 o'clock. Did I meet Brez? I haven't met Brez Scales yet. I've talked to him, though, a few times. How is that a data high? Because it was off the CPI 1-minute candle. To be honest, it's a bit disappointing that the person with such knowledge and experience like me makes less trading than from Discord. I mean, bro, I do make more trading some days, but then other days I don't. It literally just depends. I never asked for you guys to watch my live stream, so you guys just do. Like, And like I just can't size up to risk a million billion per trade or else I get emotional. So that's gonna take me more time. 0 to 10K LSG. No, I have a lot of streams of income, Bajo. Like I have some real estate now. I actually have this like I invested in some smoke shops. Those actually do really well. I have a ton of different things. Why do I always sound like I have a flu? I don't know. You met my grandpa around the Grand Canyon? Can't tell if you're being serious. No, I don't smoke. I just invest in a smoke shop. We swept the Lewis lows. Yeah. So terrible 5-minute close there. So again, I am not taking any trades in between a data high and data low. Okay. You guys understand that, right? Hopefully. So can I say what I want to say now? So now that you know I'm not taking any trades between the data high and data low. Okay. Because we did close below that 5-minute, that means logically there's more of a chance we hit these data lows. Does it mean I'm going to short though? Because there was a little confusion yesterday. People yesterday was like, he's shorting this 5-minute, even though I didn't. So I'm making sure this is clear. It just makes me think we're going to go lower here. But it's not a trade I take because we're still in between two very high probability liquidity pools. So I would say like 100K Hamza. Oh, and funding? Oh, in funding, I'd probably say 500K or mil. Patrick is talking shit about me right now on his YouTube. Dude, every time Patrick talks shit about me, he gets people in his streams to like watch my streams. And what happens is they see that I actually know what I'm doing, and then it's funny. And then they'll like stick around. So like it actually boosts everything for me when someone talks shit about me because they think, oh, some 22-year-old kid, making all this money on this Discord or whatever. And then they join my streams, they go to shit talk me, and then what happens is like, wait a minute, this guy just called the market. So it's actually helps me. It's funny enough. Saying he's getting signals from me for the long. I mean, this 1 minute long is an A setup, but it's the idea that we're still between two very high probability liquidity pools. Okay. Now, for anyone new here, we're just going to do a hypothetical scenario here. All right. We're just going to pretend like this doesn't exist. There's no data low here. So pretend there's no data low here. With no data low here, this is an A setup. I'd go break even here. Okay. And it's a good setup because we swept all these lows. We swept this data low at 830 and the indicator alerted it, and there's a nice break even. Right? That's without these data lows here. Does everyone new understand here? So this is a relatively pretty good long. Subjectively, I don't really want to take it just because there is a data low here, but if there wasn't, I'd totally be in this right now. Type 1 if that makes sense. Yeah, it's very high probability if there's no data low here. I agree. Again, this is like a eval trade. So like, I might take this in my Apex accounts or something, my fundeds, but I don't really care about them. So what does history want? It just means how many it shows. So do I get thrown off possible trades when I see SMTs at the break-even points? No. My break-even is different from the indicator. Why is that? Because, dude, I don't want to give everything away I do in the indicator. That'd just be against whatever. Does semen retention help me concentrate on my trades? I would say no. I don't know. That's actually like a good study. I know like some people might think that's funny, but it's a good study. I think that's a very valid question. I mean, I would say probably not, but how much on average do I make from trading alone per month? Like 69K. Check gold. Okay. The Bitcoin trade would have been a break even. That was actually invalid. Never mind. Gold. Okay. I'm going. Gold. What about it? Okay, there is a very good long on gold here. I'll give you that. I do like this long on gold. We swept this low. I bet you the indicator will probably alert this one. I'll get off gold in a second. I just had to do this. Swing. Right. All right, back to NQ. Overall bias on gold is short. Yeah, it's too choppy for me to tell. Also, I'm not like in tune with gold at all right now. So, how do we get more info on my mentorship? You have to book a call. So again, this is just gonna be paper trade. Okay. I'm gonna get in this as like an example to show you how I'd execute this. All right, just for new people. So I'd basically have an entry around here, right? And then I'd move my stop break even once we hit here. Now, in this situation, what I will do is because we just formed a new swing high here, I'm actually going to lower my break even point to here because my entry is still, good enough, right? How do we know what's valid or not? You have to learn my model, bro. Wait, what do you mean? What happened? Yo. Oops. Hello, is that better? Okay, I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe the Russians are attacking. That's funny. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. My break even, I back tested my break evens, and my break evens saved me more than usual. So, why am I so nonchalant? I don't know. Word to learn. If you guys want to learn, go to my YouTube, go to my strategy playlist, and yeah, that's basically it. I didn't take this long, Lucas. This is not a good long. We have data low below. I'm just hypothetically saying if we didn't have this, this would be a good long. I'm teaching newer people. Here's the thing. If you're going to be in my streams and there's going to be 0 plays, I need to show you what a potential play would look like if we have something else. So all my plays are based off conditions. So this is a good play if this data low did not exist. Right? Does that make sense? So if this data low did not exist, this is a good play. And if we're not going to get any plays in here, you need to understand that for the future because I'm teaching you how to fish. Does that make sense, everyone? Type 1 if that makes sense. So even though this isn't valid for, how I trade, you still need to understand where in other scenarios, this will be valid if this does not exist. And I'm truly trying to teach you guys how to fish, not follow my signals. Guac, I don't think so. If you guys watch the boot camp, you're gonna have Johnny. Yeah, sure. Again, I know there's going to be someone new here thinking like, oh, this is like if this is a winning play, they're going to be like, oh, let's go. Thanks for the banger. But this is never a play I take because we've data lows below. I already said 50 times I'm not trading between the data lows and data highs. So if you're new, please understand that. I'm just going to show you how I would either stop out or move my stop break even in a theoretical play like this. But I'm not taking any actual plays unless we sweep either one the data high or one the data low or two the data high. Rate the 2 minute short. It looks good, but we're still in between a data high and data low, so nothing I take. Yeah, 2 minute short is good, but it's still between a data high and data low. It's the same thing as a long. It's still nothing I take because I don't know what's going to hit first. I'm not trying to predict what's going to hit first. I wait for one of these to be swept. And while we wait, I'm going to educate you on how I would stop out of the position or how I would move my south break even position if whatever one hits. Yeah, I go break even at fair value gaps as well. Indicator just alerted a sell signal and a buy signal, but the sell signal is invalid because it hit this fair value gap at the same time, so this sell signal is not valid. So this is going to end up being a loss, but it's not really a loss because it's not my model, right? If we're inversing this one, but we hit this one, this is not really a sell signal. The sell signal would be if we inverse this 2 minute here. So yeah, I feel like I'm hurting cats right now. I know data high's been swept. Dude, we need to set up in the next. We need to hit either this high or this low in the next hour, or else I'm not taking a trade. Because, yeah, for obvious reasons. Okay, so ready? So let's say we're really close to here. I'm going to have my mouse or my cursor holding this here, and I'm going to let go the second it hits. Boom. Second it hits, boom. Right? So that's how you be quick. If we're really close, that's what I do. So there's where I'd go break even if I was in a long here, right? And then scaling points, right? What would I scale at? Well, let's check. Is this 1R? It's about 1R. It's about 0.95. So I'd probably, scale half here. That's what I do. Okay, stop the break even, so it doesn't matter. But if I was in this position, I'd probably scale half there, and then I'd probably scale the other half here. Right? That's what I do. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, Holy Paper Warrior, thanks, man. What are my trading hours? 8:30 to 11. I try to get a trade. Now, let's see if the break even would save us here. I have no idea if it will or not because I don't know what's going to happen between a data low and data high. I don't trade between them. Theoretically, if I was not streaming right now, what would I probably do? Theoretically. No, I wouldn't leave. What I would do is I'd literally just set an alert right here, and then I'd set an alert right here. And I'd probably just wait until one of these hit, right? So I'd set an alert here and I set an alert here. And then I'd come back if one of these hit. So that's what I do. Dude, stop calling me the paper warrior. I know I'm the best paper trader alive. You don't have to glaze me like that, dude. Stop glazing me. I know I'm the best paper trader. If I was an FX replay right now, what would I do? Yeah, I'd click the skip button. I'd fast forward. No, Daniel, I would not. I would keep it at break even. Because Michael, it was some China news with Trump. So it's not on Forex Factory. It was like a surprise China news with Trump. All right, we're gonna do a little quick Apex giveaway. If you guys want to participate, you have to be in my YouTube channel. You have to be in my YouTube, and you have to like the video, and you have to type 1, and I'm just gonna pick randomly. All right, let me pick. All right, are you guys ready? I'm gonna pick. Make sure you have the video liked. I will check. Just keep spamming. Actually, wait, I'm gonna do newest. Just keep spamming 1, and I'm literally just gonna click randomly, right? Wait. Yo, type 1 if Patrick Whelan's the best trader alive. Hey, let's go. I'm just kidding. All right, ready? I'm gonna pick in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam. Right there. Shelby wins. Shelby, please DM me on Discord and show me proof that that's your YouTube account. Can this do something, please? Wait, you guys are typing 1 in chat? I was doing it YouTube. Shelby, I'm going to make sure you have the YouTube video liked. 1 second. If he does not have it liked, then I'm going to pick someone else. And if I pick someone else and you don't have it liked, then you don't win either. Guys, enough for the typing 1s. Please stop spamming. We're done. I'm going to do 1 more giveaway in 30 minutes. 1 more in 30 minutes. If you guys keep saying 1, I will ban you. And Shelby, DM me on Discord, please. Lift up my hairline? Okay, I will. Pretty fire hairline, right? Little SMT LRLR hairline. Guys, this is really bad price action. Come on. Yeah, I have instant order placements on. That's why. Look at his picture. Yeah, the YouTube is 10 seconds delayed, but that's why you guys are in here. Yeah, like, this is so annoying. How are the other traders doing? How are other live streamers doing right now, just out of curiosity? Any trades? PB isn't taking any trades. You joined PB's Discord for fun and they only signaled one win in over like 3 weeks? Damn. I feel like that's not true. I feel like there's more, but you're done for the month with a Bitcoin long? Honestly, yeah, it was a pretty good long. That's like one of those longs where you could be done for the month. Tanya took a short out of the 30-second bearish gap. Okay. What do you guys rate this price action? Yeah, Dave is always profitable. Every day is a trading day for Dave. I feel like this isn't terrible price action. It's just we're in between two liquidity pools, and I'm waiting for one to be swept. So it's not like we're like chopping like the whole morning. So I mean, since 9:30 we have. So a little choppy here. Now you're probably wondering, what do I think about this 3-minute? The 3-minute is good, but again, it goes the idea that we're between a data low and a data high. So I really want one of these to be swept for the most high probability play we can get. Have I ever traded meme coins? No. Dude, I every single time I post like a video on Twitter or like a trade that I take, someone comments and goes, "Oh, I have a base hit day," and they're up like 50K, and they're like, they have 0 followers, 0 credibility on anything, and they just post like a cropped plus 20K, and they're like, "Oh, I love this base hit day," and they'll be like, "Easy base hit day." It's so funny. Why you take this long? Neither of the assets. I didn't. I literally, the long I took was not a real long. It was an educational long. I was saying the long I would only take it if if this data load did not exist. So we're about to get this. This is just another eval play, not a live account play, just an eval play. And yeah, break even for this one would be here. Okay, Shelby, I'm checking DMs. It's very exhausting repeating the same thing, yes. Why break even there? Because it's the next internal high. I mean, you could wait a little bit if you want, but why the 3 minute over the 5 minute? I mean, they should. It looks like they might close at the same time, so we'll see. If they close at the same time, that's ideally what you want to see here. So. You buy your indicator, does it work well with crypto? Yeah, it does. I would say so. All right, so there's a little eval play. Again, I'm not taking this one. I've already explained my reasons. We're still in between two liquidity pools. No. I know we're delivering for a 15-minute gap, but bro, we still have data high and data low. Like every single time we're in between a data high and data low, just I don't try to predict where price is going. I never take trades. Yeah, dude, I never trade. Happy, I've dude, listen, you're telling me something that I've back tested, and you're basically saying my back testing statistics are wrong. So you might believe what you believe, but I've literally back tested it. Where I go break even saves me most of the time, 60% of the time at least. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get a trade today, bro. This is so annoying. Is Tanya taller than me? No. She is tall though. Who's taking this trade on eval account? Let's go. If you're brand new, I would recommend taking this trade just to get some experience in. I know it's not the greatest because there's a data high and data low, but just to get that screen time, like an account we really don't care about. And then you can practice stopping out, and then you can practice going to break even. So. What's the best way to determine premium discount? I'm 6'1". I have videos on my YouTube about premium discount. I'll just watch those. Caesar, what in the world is that? Yeah, Walter, I don't trade. No, Jake, I have not taken any trade today. I did not take the first trade. I did not take this trade. I'm not taking any trade. I'm waiting for the data high or the data low to be swept. This one or this one. What is the rating of this setup? I'll probably get like a B plus. I'd give it B plus because yes, we did sweep this, but this is like almost on the opposite side of the curve. Whereas like this right here would have been like the A setup right here, and then the second setup is usually like the B plus. So. Again, we're doing another Apex giveaway in like 20 minutes. So if you want to win another account or a chance, then I would stay in stream for now. If it starts working, you'll hear him say I'm in it. Bro, I'm literally not in this trade. If this works, great. Do I journal my trades? Yeah, I do. Because, Aiden, it's because we have a data low down here and a data high up here. Both of these are very high probability liquidity pools. So I'd rather wait for one to be taken out and then target the opposite. Yeah, I'm losing brain cells too, bro. I already showed you one trade today that's going to help you fish in the future. You should be grateful for that. Bro, someone said it's not a data low, it's Trump headlines. That's literally what a data low is. You literally just said it's not a data low, and then you said it is a data low in the same sentence. Oh my god. You're just speaking facts. Premium members know. Yeah, that's why there's 700 people in my premium who watch me every day. Anything but trading. Yeah, right now, anything but trading. I agree. You guys don't understand. Like, this is what real trading is. You just wait. You don't just take 50 million trades like other streamers do. I mean, you can if you want, but it's not how I roll. Yeah, some China news. Is there a secret to trading? Yeah, the secret to trading is literally no matter what strategy you use, as long as you know how to manage your risk, you'll have a very good chance of being profitable. I don't know. I can't handle this at the time. What do I think of PB? PB is cool. Um, no audio. If data comes out at 8:30, then am I wrong when I say it was swept? The 8:30 data low was swept, but there's still another data low from 8:03. That's the problem. Show a payout? Okay, I'll show a payout. 1 second. Um, let me show a payout real quick. Just gotta find it. Here's a little payout right here. An account I've had since September. I got a $420.69 payout on it a couple weeks ago. So, where are the haters at now? Do you guys want to see an actual payout? Let me show you. Let me just show you something real quick. You guys want to see something cool? This is a Bitcoin long I'm in. This is a live account. This is a personal live account. This is not a prop firm. Okay? If you look at my executions, I entered here and I've actually already taken a couple contracts off, but this is going to be about a $3,000 trade. This is just one trade. This is a live account. Okay? Last target's all-time highs here, right? This is a payout I get every day because it's my live account, not some dumbass prop firm. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna make 2.5 or 3K, assuming this hits, just from this trade alone, and that's just one trade. So that's my payout. All right, back to the real stuff here. Dude, I show people this. I literally show people this, and they're like, Dodgy, how are you holding overnight? Apex doesn't allow you to do that. I'm like, bro, this is a live account. So stupid. Why not move stop? So I don't move my stop like for something like this. I will not move my stop to break Because here's the thing, we could still go like this, and I still have no, like, it's still a free trade, right? I've already made like 1.5K on this trade, so I'm still up, right? I don't know. So again, I literally bottom checked this. I literally learned this on Twitter. This is a perfect setup. If we saw the setup right now in NQ, what do you guys? How many people would take this setup if they saw it on NQ? Also, by the way, the risk was here. Is it going to be about a 3-hour trade? Hopefully. If you saw this on NQ, how many people would take this? Probably everyone, right? So. Why do I risk so little? Because I don't trade Bitcoin, so risking $1,000 on the trade was just like whatever. I don't really want to mess with crypto, but that was just too good not to take, so I just put like a band in it and make like 2.5K, so not a bad return. I mean, it's only one trade. Okay, it looks like this break even will hit. So, how many people are in an eval? Please go to break even here if you were in this on eval, right? Does everyone type 1 if you understand? This is where you go break even. Okay. Just making sure you guys understand. Now, but by the way, I did take this trade in my live account, okay? I just want to let you guys know I did take it in my live account. I know I said I wasn't taking it, but I am in this. So, I know Walter White, you know, he's calling me out for saying that, but I am in this, guys. Guys, I'm kidding. Come on. You gotta trigger Walter somehow. If NQ inverses a gap but MNQ doesn't, would you still take it in MNQ? No. Why not go break even with the equal highs? Because here's the thing. Listen, just hear me out for a second, all right? I said to everyone, take this long on eval. If you're new, you need experience, right? So you want to be taking stuff like this, right? If you're new, just listen. I've been in this market so long where I know that if we hit this high right here and we come this close to these equal highs, should the market stop here? Should the market stop here, pull back, and then go up? Yes or no? Yeah, no. If I truly know this is going to be a winning trade, we will not stop here. So why would you wait to go break even here when you know you should go to break even here, knowing a good market will accelerate here? Right? And in real time, my point was proven there. Type 1 if that makes sense, right? So, and I've been in so many winning trades where I know that. So you just got to understand that, all right? Bro's 100% in this. Bro, I said I'm not in this. I'm waiting for a data high to be swept or a data low to be swept, and neither has happened yet. It's my rules, bro. Now, a lot of people in chat are in this, yes, because I told them to get into it. Because I want you guys to gain the experience of being in a trade of something that's relatively decent. Right? So, now I'm gonna be honest here. This is about 1R. If you are new, I'd probably take a contract off here just to feel, just because it is 1R and it is equal highs inside of a fair value gap. Now, I am saying this a little late, so that's totally my fault. But again, it's just for experience, practice taking partials, because some of you guys in here have no idea what you're doing. So You got to be a sponge. Why don't I invest in crypto? I do. I have BTCI. What do you think the win rate of something like this is? This is probably like a 65% win rate, a play like this, if I had to guess. Yeah, premium members already probably scaled there. Dude, this girl just texted me. I had to watch a new episode of Love Island. Sorry. Can you enter out the 3 minute on the left? Inverse singers are too old. Nah, this is just too old. This is way too old at this point. I would never enter off this ever. I would not even tell you guys to enter off this. So do you just not take these trades? No, I just take them on like fun accounts, basically, like options. But you guys don't like when I talk about options, so. Gabriel, are you going to soccer this week? All right, bet. I'm gonna cook you. I'm gonna cook you. Dude, it's so funny when I go there. I'm like always the last pick, but like I always have. I'm always like usually one of the best players. I feel like maybe I'm wrong, but like I don't know. Like I'd be scoring and people pick me last. Mm, because I'm a ball hog. Actually, when I used to play soccer with those group of guys, I used to try to be a ball hog because I usually was. And then I realized like they're all really good, so I don't do that anymore with them. If I'm playing with my boys from home, I'll be a ball hog though, because they're not that good. This is probably like one of the most. I'm not athletic. All right, buddy. All right, buddy. This is a scammer. Why are people watching me? Because they're all scammers too. It's the scammers watching the scammers. He makes money with affiliates and he does paper trades on stream. Ah, yeah, dude, you got me. Wake up. This is the inner scammer circle. Yo, type 1 if you enjoy being scammed by me. Everyone's favorite scammer, apparently. Dude, ball flat. Yo, I'm also learning how to play the guitar, so if anyone's got any tips, let me know. Dude, I'm trying to learn how to play the guitar right now, and you know, I'll get there. You took this unfunded, or you cooked? Not really. I told you guys to take this on account, just on a or on whatever account you wanted, just for experience. It's not a bad trade. It's just like, it's just the fact we're still between two liquidity pools, and I know I can maybe catch a better trade. So, you'll trade me guitar lessons for mentoring? See, if you lived in South Florida and I could see you in person, then I would totally do that. But I can't, I don't want to do that online. Messi. Ronaldo's the best goal scorer of all time, though, but Messi's just like, I don't think it's a debate. Can you trade crypto this? Yeah. You're in Asia? Yeah. Was Trading Lewis my student? Yeah, he was. You live in Fort Lauderdale? All right, if you can teach me the guitar and you're good at guitar, sure. Where? How close do you live to Las Olas? Dude, if you think Ronaldo's the GOAT, you probably just thought that from a young age and just like, you're never changing your opinion no matter what. Like, you're probably just like so like locked into like saying Ronaldo's the GOAT that like you'll never change your opinion, and like it's hard to argue with someone like that. No, I've never played guitar. I'm trying to learn. I think that was a joke. Gazillionaire gambler, bro. That's over with. Um, Ronaldo versus Messi 1-on-1. Who would win? I don't know. A data low is basically just a news wick off of some sort of news event. So if Trump says something and then we get a wick, a 1 minute wick on it, and it's a big wick, that's a news low. I do not plan on moving to tax paradise now. I'd rather pay taxes than be farther away from my family and friends, because I value friendships more than money and just like connections in general. No, it's just a day where I'm just live for fun. Where are you from, Saad? Do I not care about the 15-minute? No, I don't care about anything right now, honestly, until a data high or data low swept. As of right now, what does it look like is going to be swept first? Yeah, it looks like the data high will probably be swept first, but you don't really know for sure. If we're going to be in between these, you don't know for sure. How long have I known T Trades? Probably like 3 years, 4 years now. Yeah, Glory. A lot. Some people like Ronaldo just because of how it looks. Okay, we did disclose above this. All right, so how many people are still in this trade? Just out of curiosity. That's actually really cool. Aoma Utor. Okay, so if you're in this trade, we're gonna do another educational thing. I would trail your stop here. I would probably trail your stop to below this low because here's the thing. We just inverse this. We didn't inverse this 5 minute. Okay, I actually take that back. If we close above this 5 minute, I'd probably trail your stop at this low, but we haven't yet. We closed above the 3 minute. We haven't closed above the 4 yet, so not yet actually. Yeah, I'd probably wait for a second here. Yeah, we need to close above the 2 minute and 5 minute here for me to trail my stop. You close in profit until external range gets taken? Yeah, that might be a good idea. Can you give us some break-even example scenarios? Not right now. How do you advise someone to pass their first eval? Learn my model, risk 200 per trade. Based on your experience, do you think it's possible to make an iFVG indicator that a beginner could follow and blindly be profitable? No. You can't. No, absolutely not. I would say yes, Ledge, because I don't like looking for SMTs off data points. No, this is just a rare day where I'm live streaming for free. I usually don't do this. Can I explain? I don't have a hard stop. All right, we're doing one more Apex giveaway. You have to be in my YouTube chat to participate. If you want to win, type one in my YouTube chat. I'm going to pick a random. All right. I'm going to pick in like 20 seconds. Okay, ready? Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, do. All right. Dr. Deer. Dr. Deer. DM me on Discord, please. All right, stop typing ones. If you don't have the video liked, I will pick someone else. And if they don't have the video liked, I'll pick someone else. Man, this is the wrong day to go live for free. We still are in between the two liquidity pools from this morning. That just sucks. I'm very sorry, guys. This is going to be the only free live stream in a bit. By the way, I do have a little announcement to make, and I don't want to sound too selly here, but if you guys remember, basically a few months ago we had a guy named Rico come on my stream for like a Sunday night class, and it was probably one of the best classes that's ever been done. Where is it? And if you never watched the video, it was this one right here. And basically this guy does this workshop in person, and it's gonna be in, I think, October. And there is a cost to it. It's not free, obviously, but I ran through like the workshop, and I did it all, and it's like I think it's 5-day retreat. So I'm gonna be one of the coaches here in October, and I know there's some people from Discord already signed up or whatever. But I'm gonna be one of the people there. So if you want to meet me or be around me for like 5 days, then this is gonna be in South Florida. I'm not sure where. I'm pretty sure if you're interested, you can just where is it? You have to DM on my Discord, but his Discord is this right here. And again, I think it was really powerful. It was a really powerful training for me, and concepts from that I still think about to this day, just like how stuff is done, and just I don't know, it's helped me a lot, and it helped boost it made me more motivated, just stuff like that. So if you're interested, just comment or just DM him, and there will be an opportunity to meet me, and maybe we'll go out to eat with me or do whatever. So I don't want it to sound too silly, but if you're not interested, just watch this video. I promise you, this is one of the best talks you'll ever listen to. So, all right, that's it. And again, I think he needs people confirmed like by a certain point. So, yo. Dude, this sucks, man. Now, just out of curiosity, is there anyone sitting in this trade and they're like getting impatient, or they're kind of newer and they're like, they don't know what to think, or they don't know what to do, and they're kind of a little emotional? Be completely honest. Anyone? Nope. Got my bracket order set for TP and just chilling. Okay. Skyway, are you being serious? Because I want to bring you up on voice and talk to you. All right. You want to come up on voice for a second? Yo. All right. So what's going through your head right now? What's going through your head? I cannot hear him. Yeah, this is an air ball. I got aired. Trying to connect, okay. Okay, you're tilted. Okay, Jiu-Jitsu, how about you come up on stage and talk? Because I don't know what Sky was doing. All right, why you tilted?
Bro, we get like the most A+ long without the data low sweep, bro.
So what are you feeling? Just like FOMO or?
Not even FOMO, just like annoyed from.
Yeah, but okay, here's what I think about. Every single time this happens, I literally just think about like go into your past trades you've taken and just realize they're going to come again tomorrow. They're going to come again Friday. They're going to come again Thursday. Like you got to realize this is just one. This is 0.00001% of all your trades you're going to take, and it's just like it's a very small period of time. So yeah, in this hourly, it hasn't been the greatest, but like it's never always going to be like this,
I mean, yeah, you're right. But like even I saw like on Instagram, like Justin Whirling, he also took long. So like I was thinking like, maybe I shouldn't have cared about the data low. Maybe
I mean, bro, long term, it's going to save you. Justin has lost a lot in the past couple weeks. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Nah.
Yeah, like long term, it's gonna increase your win rate and profitability. I'm telling you. So I know it sucks for like this hour while we wait, and this is horrible PA, and there's nothing we can do. But like the market's all, it's never gonna go away. We're gonna get another setup, tomorrow. We're gonna get another setup in PM session. It's been an hour and a half, so an hour and a half out of like 50 million hours we're gonna be here.
I know. Just the past few weeks have they've been tilting me really bad. I can't even lie.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I've been a little tilted too, but like, I still will not make dumb decisions due to it.
I think
So,
it's partly because I'm close to a payout and I'm just getting impatient for it, but I don't know. It's been really frustrating.
yeah, I mean, that's normal. That's normal.
But
Just
like what
wait.
else?
The
Like
market will
yesterday.
move in
Yeah.
cycles. Like, dude, they're literally like, I was telling people this the other day. There will be weeks where Asia's really good and New York's gonna suck. There will be weeks where we'll have 3 really good weeks in a row for New York. You just have to wait for that next week to come. Like next week could be a very good week still.
I
And right
mean,
now it's in a
yeah.
weird cycle where AM hasn't been the greatest, but it's not going to be like that forever.
Dude, it's been like this for like over a month, bro.
No, last week was good.
Last week I
Last
had 4 break-even days. I was just being a donut last week though.
Okay, well last week was pretty good.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Wait. You guys are done.
Anything else? Jiu-jitsu? So
No,
like, yeah, you just got to think
I'm
about that,
done.
bro.
I appreciate it, man.
I know it sucks in the moment, but like, dude, you have to think longer term. You know?
I think I'm just thinking too short term because I want the second payout, but I'm getting
Yeah,
I
you
think
can't want to
impatient
pay.
for
You
it.
can't want the money. You can't want the.
All right.
Hard start, man.
The payout comes to you. You don't want the payout.
All right, bet, man. Appreciate it. How do I get off here?
I just click disconnect or leave stage. It looks that way.
Tired of you, man. Hey, first off, just want to say thanks, man. Started with you in January, and yeah, like spent all last year, blowing through evals, and I got I don't pass some, but never got a payout.
Yeah.
Started finally like I I found you in January, and I had visited inverse fair value gaps at one point, but I just didn't stick to it. And then I watched you guys trade uh in that first week, like when I had the trial, and like realized how impatient I was being, and just watching you guys trade and then kind of emulating that.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, it led to like the biggest streak I've had in trading. I passed I passed like 10 top step evals, and I passed 10 300K Apex evals, and basically like through February, March, I got like 57K in payouts, which is like unreal. So thanks again for that.
Yeah,
Uh,
congrats.
but yeah, but yeah, I late like last just like jujitsu, man. The last couple weeks, last few weeks, I just like once you like get like to a point where like you're making the money, you just want to keep seeing it come in, you know what I mean? And so like I feel like I was like I started bending my rules, I started pushing,
That's
and
actually
then
one
I
of the
hit a
biggest.
wall.
That's one of the biggest issues people in my mentorship have. They'll get that payout for my like in my mentorship, and then I won't tell them this, but after they get the first payout, they'll start to struggle again because they'll start getting cocky and like they're
Yeah.
like they think, okay, well I got a payout now, this should start rolling in, and then they kind of forget about the rules a little bit. Then they start doing worse. And like I was on a call last week with that happened to Eliana. I don't know if you guys seen Eliana. I knew that would happen with her. I just knew it because it just happens to everyone. Um, And I have to tell her, I'm like, just because you can get a payout doesn't mean you're on top of the world. You still have to like manage everything and still follow your rules. And she's like, I know it's a really good feeling, but you almost have to feel like as if you didn't get a payout. It's like,
For sure. For
you
sure.
know,
I last week, you remember that day before NFP where price went wild, like just went
yeah,
swinging and we're hitting
yeah,
liquidity pools. It was I was up like 5 grand, like on a
yeah,
take profit trader funded, and I like I just went on tilt when because I had this expectation like, oh man, I wanna get to this profit target, and I like was like $400
yeah.
away, and
You can't want a profit
yeah, I
target,
know,
dude.
man, I
You
know,
can't.
and I just
I barely look at my P&L, dude. Like, cause I pretend like it's a game. I just need to take good setup. That's all I think about.
that's what like so after that, man,
Like,
I basically like just like shut everything off, and like what I've been doing is I'm actually back testing the indicator.
yeah,
And I'm only like I did a session with Reliable and I was talking about this and I was like, uh, I'm gonna I'm gonna focus on just like what does the indicator say during macro times? And
yeah,
I'm just gonna like try to like unless there's like big news like obviously CPI, NFP, whatever, and there's data wicks. I'm just gonna focus on what the analysis is right before 950 and just if there's any setups that come in between 9:50 and 10:10, like any funded account, that's all I'm gonna be doing. Unless there's like a light bulb that comes up. But like
yeah.
I think that I've just been spending way too much time in front of the charts. Way too much time. Like I
That is
love
an
sitting here and
issue.
sit like through stream and stuff, but like I think I go on tilt because I'm like I'm spending so much time here. And sometimes like it's just hard. Like I get really impatient. That's what it is, man.
Yeah, yeah. The less I mean, I had to be in the charts so I live stream, but I've been on the charts so much that I'm like good at not taking trades if nothing presented itself. But if I wasn't used to that, then I probably would be revenge trading. But like
I
honestly,
think
if I didn't have to
yeah.
stream, the less I'm in the chart, the better. Like someone DM'd me on Twitter yesterday or the other day. Failsafe. They used to be a premium member, and they don't need me
Yeah.
anymore, so they left my premium because they're profitable. But basically, what he said was the indicator is so good. I tried to replicate your strategy with an indicator like this way before you came out with it, but had no luck. Incredible opportunity you've given to the peeps. I certainly am grateful. And he goes, more importantly, I don't open the chart until it pings me. It's like he's not even looking at the chart unless the indicator pings him. Like that's
That's
like
great,
a
man. But
yeah,
I'm just not fast enough to react to like if I have like the 15-second, 30-second, 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute activated, but I'm not
yeah,
like if I'm not around the computer or if my computer's not on, the process of getting it all set up and on or whatever, like it just takes too long for me.
yeah.
And
No, I get
even
it.
then, like when I'm rushing to the charts, then I know I haven't done enough analysis to like haven't done enough analysis to like actually get involved with a trade. So like I think it's just for me, like I just I can't just jump in based on alert. I have to like know what's going on before I actually see the alert.
Yeah, I
Um
totally get that. Yeah.
but yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I've just been resetting, taking small like this is an eval trade right now, this long. I didn't get on any funded, which I
Yeah, it's a
mean, like I said, I gotta wait for the data wick to hit, so
yeah.
or do anything
Yeah,
funded wise, but
unfortunately, the market did not want to hit either of these wicks. So
well, we still got lunch and PM. We'll see what
yeah,
happens.
I'm gonna get off live stream soon. So
Yeah, yeah, for sure, man. For sure. I mean, well, thanks for having me on, man.
yeah, no problem. Randy, PPI usually doesn't make a move like CPI. How does a 1 day to pass work in Apex? Um, it basically just means if you pass a 1 day, you can get a funded account immediately. Yeah, you can get on Santi if you want. Yo,
Yo.
what's going on?
Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing?
Good.
Bro, so pretty much for me, I have like the same stuff. Break even day on Monday, yesterday, and then today, no trades. Bro, and like the worst part is that like I'm an alpha and I had the payout day, like there's like every 15 or 14 days they like let you request a payout, and I was like 0.5% from getting the payout. And so that day I just went crazy and I lost nearly 2%,
Yeah,
which
you're doing
set
the
me
same
back.
thing everyone else does. You see, oh, I'm only this much away from making a payout. I have to forget it.
Yeah,
Like
well,
that, you got it. Some
that's not even the
bro.
problem because it was
What's the
the
problem?
14 day. It was like the period of like the 14 days. Like like
Yeah.
have like if I didn't get it that day, I would have to wait like another. So that's why I was like in my mind, I was just like, nah, just keep going. But yeah, no, like broke
Oh,
my rules
yeah. See, that's
terribly.
where a prop firm will mess you up, bro.
Exactly. That's why I was like talking to you about like switching to live because after that I was like, nah, this isn't working.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah,
Um,
you have to detach yourself.
Yeah, now like I don't even care. Like if this takes me like a lot, like a while, I don't care. I'm just gonna like focus on like taking only A plus plus like setups.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. But make sure that if there's a good draw on liquidity.
Yeah, 100%. I was also asking in chat like if I get like 60K in live, can I treat it as like a 200K just like risk? Like like in my mind like
60K live account.
yeah, and then like have it like 50.
That's 60K of trailing drawdown. So that would be like $1 million account.
Wait,
That'd
what?
be like having $1 million profit account, basically.
Yeah.
So I'd probably risk like 1 or 2K on it.
Okay, okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then for the account I'm in right now, it's 1% from being blown. So I'm just doing like a quarter of a percent per trade and just going for like a 2 hour.
Yeah, that's fine.
60. I said 60.
Yeah, it's not a bad strategy. But yeah, you just have to detach yourself, pretend it's a game, take good setups only, don't look at your P&L. If a prop firm says, "Oh, you have to make this to get a payout," there's no setup. There's no setup. Don't force it.
Yeah, and then the 40% consistency rule, like they're like 2 minutes of like news trading. Like I can't close it like execute like or close a trade or opening trades like 2 minutes before or after news. That also like it gets me sometimes. Not really because I really like avoid news, but like so.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
get it.
you back in Florida or not? In Fort
Yeah, for
Lauderdale?
now. Yeah.
Okay, are you gonna go to the place like in Pembroke,
The what?
to the soccer place?
Yeah. Thursday I'm going.
I bet. I
So
had knee surgery like 2 weeks ago. I mean, 2 months ago. I think I could play
yeah.
again. I think I'm chilling.
All
You
right.
guys get one,
Yeah.
let me know.
Yeah. I'll let you know. I mean, I know it's full for this week, but
Yeah. All right.
all right. I'll see
Bye,
you
bro.
later.
See you.
Someone asked, "What is a speed bump? What's a speed bump?" I go live daily, but it's $100 a month, and I know you don't like that answer, and I know you're like, "Oh, he's a scammer," but that's just what it is. So I'm not gonna lie to you. Do I show proof of profit? No, I don't. Um, yeah, basically what it means is this fair value gap is the last fair value gap before the dead high, and it's going to stall price a little bit. Just kidding, Dave.
That destroyed his truck using AI.
Is that right? My car. Look at my truck. He destroyed it. Thank God he's all right. What is going on? Why doesn't he get his car?
Okay, why is he walking up here? Where is my truck?
I don't get it. Are you all right?
Listen, how bad? I can't you can't drive it. Dude, it's a brand new truck.
Are you sure you're all right?
Dude, I'm gonna make my Lamborghini AI like make it look like it's totaled, and I'm gonna send it to my parents. I'm be like, just crash my Lambo. Someone did it with a truck to their dad. That's funny.
You think it was what? I don't have a... That's not even funny.
I'm not.
That's sick.
I hate you and I hate everything.
Dude, you even had to watch, huh? Yeah, I couldn't.
These jokes are ridiculous.
I know it's not cool. I know. I'm only 22 years old. Bro, is that not so funny? All right, fine. I won't do it. Can I explain my stop loss? Yeah, it's basically close below the fair value gap, which I kind of guesstimate. So this would be the guesstimation. We cannot break this 3-minute fair value gap, apparently. Do I trade every day? I go live every day, but some days I will not trade if I don't see anything I don't like. Yeah, I go live every day in my paid community. And I will teach you how to trade. I'm not a signal service. If you want to join for signals, do not join me. Please do not join me if you want signals only. So you can kind of see prices stalling at the speed bump a little bit, which is kind of to be expected. Just bad PA, dude. It's slow. It's lethargic. There's not really much going on here. So yeah, I still show good setups. I'm like, I'll rate it. Like, I'll be like, oh, this is an A+ setup, whatever. LOL, we get the educators we deserve. No proof of profit. Okay, fine. I'll show you some proof of profit. One second. I'll show you proof of profit. One second. I don't know where this would be. All right, guys, here's proof of profit right here. Oh, shit. Wrong one. Oh, wait. Okay. Sorry. That was the wrong one. Damn it. Dude, now I'm exposed. Hey, iFVG trader looks good. Am I trading PM? No, I don't trade PM. Death candle, yep. Yeah, whenever we have this stair step up, a lot of times we'll just get like a random death candle out of nowhere because it's just so damn choppy that we create all this liquidity on the way up and then this just happens. So again, it doesn't really matter because again, I'm not in a trade here. We're not trading unless we hit the data high, data low, and yeah. You're not a donor. If you didn't take this trade, on an account you care about, then good job. Because one, if you took the trade, you're going to be in it for an hour anyways, and it's not going to do anything because, again, there's 2 drawn liquidities right now, and there's literally no... I don't know which one we hit first, so...
Order filled.
Am I going to stream more on YouTube? No, it's just a one-time thing. So, would have been a break-even trade there. Well, scale half / break-even. We could get like another like confirmation setup maybe. Like if we got a confirmation here. That wouldn't be bad. But again, it's still the fact that we're still between a data high and data low, and I don't trade between them, so. I didn't take that trade. That was rage bait. Trying to see if Walter's still in here. I don't think he is though, so.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
How much did my mentorship cost? 69,000. That's why you don't usually take ICT style trades. Waiting for this long just to be break even, extra frustrating. Yeah, but it's you got to realize you would have scaled, right? How did I know that FVG would be a speed bump? Because I've traded for years and I just know. It's just something you just know. Again, if we're in between the data high and data low, we don't know which is going to hit first. So, again, you just got to chill out and wait for one to hit. So, no, I set the other one up. The other one was on a Top Step paper account because I wanted to see if Walter was still in here, but I think he left. How will you be able to just know? A lot of screen time for sure, but just knowing the fact that we're really slowly grinding up here. This gap is like, it's almost like this is the last gap before the data high hit, so this is going to be important. So. This would be a little confirmation setup, but still not a live trade I take. I've been trading for 30 plus years, yep. Do I only take trades from my indicator? No. I am the indicator, yeah. There is a 30-second long here, but we left equal lows, so it just goes back to the idea that we're in between 2 liquidity pools. Don't trade until we break either. So, not something I love. I've been trading for like 6 years, probably. Show my Top Step dashboard. I'll show you one of my accounts. 1 second. Let's see if I can find it. I don't see it. What the hell? Dude, I think one of my top sub accounts disappeared. Lana, you don't do anything. It's just the prop firm screwing you. The hell? It's actually making me question this a little bit. What the hell is going on here? Oh, here we go. So one of my top sub accounts that I'm still working on right now, this is gonna be cropped because again, I'm not gonna share more than this, but right now I have 11 $200 days on it. And I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna go to I think what 25 days, and then I'm gonna blow it. So, because I don't want to be in a live account. But this is just one of my accounts, and I copy trade. So, but if I get 25 days, I think I'm gonna blow it. I'll just like full port or something. Because a live account, you have to like pay professional fees and shit, and I don't want to do that. So I'd rather blow it. How long did it take you to become profitable? Never. I'm not profitable. Every trade scale half where break even would be, and you'd be more profitable than wiring for the perfect A+ setup, maybe. Any advantages to a live account? Just daily payouts, but I already get daily payouts for my personal account, so I don't really care. Is this a live account play? Nah. The live account play would be only if we sweep a data high or data low here. Can you get banned for blowing it on purpose? Honestly, I don't know. Because I know a really good trader who will blow it a day before. But I don't know if TopStep likes it or not. So. Striker. All right, let's see if this breaks. Yeah, I would, Austin. Yeah, exactly. And I'd rather get like a sim fill. I don't want a live account fill. What would this be rated? I'd probably give this a setup. I'll give it A- actually. Yeah, this is another pretty good eval trade in my opinion. It's pretty V-shaped. The indicator probably will alert this one. Yeah, I make more money from Discord. But some days I will make more on my live account than I make from Discord in a day. Also, 800 people are not paying $100 a month. A lot of people are actually paying lifetime, and some people are paying 15 a month, and some people are paying 35 a month from, like years ago. So I would say about half. I would say about half, maybe. If I was making, I do not. I'm gonna be fully transparent. I do not make 80K a month off Discord. That would be insane. There's like some clickbait video that's out there, and it's just like people are like, "Oh, you make 100K a month from Discord," but it's like my marketer people, they're lying to get clients. I'm like, I call them out for it. Yeah, Patrick says I make 100K a month. I don't know where he's pulling those numbers from. That's just crazy. Now, would I like to make 100K a month from Discord? Yeah, that'd be sick. But I don't. I'm sure anyone would. Okay, kind of slowing down here a little bit. The 5 minute still looks good, but slowing down here more. How much does my indicator get pulled in? If I had to guess, I'll probably make like 4K a month from my indicator. I don't even get 50%. I get like 25 or 30% after everything from the indicator. So how much do I make? I make like 69K. Yeah, it's not bad. I didn't code it, but how have I found the markets recently? This week, not great. How do you get lifetime? You can get lifetime on my WAP. It's 2K, but I hate lifetime. Do not buy lifetime, please. Why so low is your own model? I don't know, because though after all the fees and the people they pay to help make the indicator, I don't know. What does it mean when the trigger turns yellow? It means it was technically closed below, but never hit the swing low. They go to like everyone else. So they go to like the graphic designers, the person actually coded it. It's like those people. So how long do I stream a day? Usually 2 hours a day. Can I explain my indicator real quick? It's on my YouTube. Will I take this on an eval? I'll probably maybe take this on a singular account if we get like a really good candle over it, but that's it. Yeah, just who is already going my YouTube, you'll see it. I will be going to the World Cup matches. If any of you guys go to the World Cup matches, I will be going. I don't know which games, but I will be there. Dude, Ulis, I am 22 years old. I didn't even know that was an option. Yeah, so there's like a free IFVG indicator, but I've tested them, and they're horrible. we're gonna be actively updating this one that I have, and mine you can change like the settings and how you want it. So like it'll alert if you want a single series, invalidation condition. It will pair liquidity with the time frames. Like mine is like 10 times every single IFVG. That one that was free I tried, just horrible compared to this. You know, there is a cheaper option, but if you really want the best of the best, then I mean, there's no other better one than this. So yes, analysis and NQ, trade MNQ. How much is my win rate ratio? Last month it was like probably 70%. It wasn't that great. And that's at like 1.5 R. What would I change in the indicator? So we're actually going to do something very special with this indicator. I'm looking to get a multi-time frame close with statistics added into this. So it's going to alert you for these multi-time frame closes and paired with like time frame liquidity pairings. It's really cool. Just wait. It's going to be very, very extreme. It's going to be a little difficult to kind of code, but you know, it's one of the best coders on all of TradingView doing this, so it'll be really cool. Yeah, it'll be really cool. So we're getting that situated right now. Would I rather be eaten by a lion or a slug? A slug, duh. Yeah, it's gonna like statistically show like if this in this time frame get close above like the chance it has a working, you know. 70% win rate and no account to show. Yeah, you know, I've had like 100% win rate months before, Coach Couch. Here, I'll just see, let me see if I can find a screenshot. I don't screenshot my stats anymore because it's just pointless, but let me see if I can find like an old screenshot of one of my 100% win rate months. I'm sure some of you guys in stream remember. So here's an old screenshot. This was a month I had like 100% win rate. Back in July 2023. Again, I don't ever screenshot anymore, but 21 trades, 100% profitable. Profit factor was 99. 2K net profit. Max can like, and like my average winning trade was like $100, right? So I don't know. And this was on a copy trader too. So not terrible. Average trade per day, about one trade a day average. So it wasn't terrible. I've had other 100% winner months, but I just stopped screenshotting it. Yeah, I don't really screenshot anymore, Lolly, and I've sized up since 2 years ago, so I don't know. I just rather not share what I make now. If I ever risk like $100,000 on a trade, maybe I'll show it, but that'll probably be in like 5-10 years, maybe. Yeah, that was like the last time I screenshotted it over POW. Would I rather gain muscle or gain? I don't know. Would you rather be a cow or a slug? I don't know. Probably a cow. I don't get commission when people take trades in my sponsored prop firm. That's not a thing. Uh, uh, uh. Nah, Santiago, on my win rate this year on my live account is 70% since January 1st. So 6 months. Again, my win rate hasn't been great this year. I think last year was better. Am I coming back to South Carolina soon? Nah, I don't know. Would I rather be a yearly candle or an IFVG? An IFVG. Apex is the biggest scam prop firm. If you say that, you just don't know how to trade. I know. F is moving really good right now. Really good. And the indicator alerted it too. That's crazy. Did I win any trades today? Nope. Still waiting for the higher data low to be hit. All right, I'm getting off here, guys. I still have my alert set, so I'll check back later. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for coming to the YouTube stream. Maybe I'll do another one in a couple weeks, but yeah, that's going to be it for now. Peace. Yeah, they don't teach, coach, because I don't want to expose people, but like there's a reason they don't teach, coach, because they don't have a consistent strategy. They make like, okay, I'm not going to call it names, but one person you said in that makes about 200K a month just off affiliates. So like, but they don't have a consistent strategy. So they have nothing to teach. It's basically the moral of the story. It's very sad, but yeah. All right, I'll see you guys later. Peace.